so high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
DubDubWho! DubDubWho! DubDubWho!
Be sure to keep the ground in sight.
DubDubWho! DubDubWho! Wait. Should we put it inside out? What?
That way it's not the same.
Ooh.
Oh.
The other teams had like their big own tents with like Cal Poly water skiing or like Louisiana water skiing, and everything was like super school spirit-y, like everyone knew who they were, and we didn't have that, which is kind of a bummer, but also it's hard to travel with that sort of stuff.
Dude, this is gonna look so whack.
It's disappointing when you're the only ones or one of the only teams that don't have that sort of like advertising or sort of like that school spirit that we don't really have, but that's how it is for our team.
4 ski bags and like a backpack per person. So it's like you got some body paint and you just gotta get creative.
Oh god.
You gotta get creative with it.
Because they got whole trailers.
I know. They got like their own coach buses, and we're like up here with like some rental cars.
A couple minivans, couple bags.
Whatever gets the job done, you know?
Amen.
So one of the bummers is we travel so far to go to nationals, so we can't necessarily bring a lot of spirit stuff. And that's one of the cool things about nationals is it's literally a huge student section. The whole lake is a student section of students, you know, supporting their teammates, supporting the other teams, you know, supporting their friends on other teams. We all have been going to tournaments with these teams the whole season, and we all know each other, and so we're all supporting each other. But the bummer is we're coming from so far that, you know, we can't bring megaphones and, you know, carryable thrones, banners and flags and costumes. You know, we can't bring all that stuff because we're flying from, you know, it's a 4-hour flight usually where we're going. So we usually end up with just body paint, glitter, you know, maybe a handful of pom-poms, and that's usually what we have to make do with. And we still bring the heat, you know, as much as we can. But that's one of the big things we're working on improving upon next year is, you know, showing up a little earlier so we can establish our, you know, home tent base on the lake first, and make sure we have a little bit of resources invested in really showing team spirit through costumes, even if we have to buy them there.
We have no idea where we're going. We don't know what's happening. We don't know where anything is. We don't know where we're starting. And Lauren was the first person to go off of the jump. So she was definitely the most nervous out of all of us because she had to be ready somewhere, but we didn't know where that was yet.
They're on the dock. On the dock, like plastered in the middle, you'll see like a
Should be online. I didn't find it online, but I don't know if I'm not looking in the right place. I think we might be first. Right.
Oh, let's go then.
So we gotta go.
Yeah, so here's the gloves.
Are those small or medium?
They are medium, but that's the only one we want.
Luckily, we were able to get her skis to her on time, and everything was there when she was ready to go. When I was about to go, though, I was on the dock. I thought I was ready. I thought I had all of my gear. I was putting my skis on, and then I realized I didn't have my helmet.
We get there and get Greta ready, and she goes, "Where's the helmet?" And I go, "Oh no, like this is bad." Sean goes, "I'll go get it, I'll go get it." And I'm like, "Thank you, Sean, that's great." So Sean runs, he's like sprinting. By the middle of the sprint, Sean's starting to slow down. So I'm like, "Oh no," and I start sprinting, and we relay the helmet back to Greta, and she gets it on right before she has to go.
And so I have my skis on, everything else is ready, and I'm just standing there hoping they don't tell me I'm not allowed to jump. But she finally gets it to me, I throw it on, and then immediately get in the water and go off. Like, yeah.
Yeah, for the whole team, our first time going off a jump is at a tournament. We don't really have a jump here in Lake Sandwich for us to practice on. So really our first time is when all the pressure is on and we're just trying to stomp it for our team.
Hey guys from Western Washington, where you at this morning? Woo! DubDubWho! 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 DubDubWho!
So, due to just how expensive it is for jumping, because you have to like pay to be on a private lake with a jump, and it's just super expensive. So we don't really do it that much, or we don't practice jump at all. And that means the only time that we get to jump is at tournaments or at nationals, and so we'll show up and just jump then. And I mean, it's tough to do it that way. We'd probably be a lot better if we had practice.
Lauren, get it. That's better, that's better, that's better, that's better.
But despite that, we seem to do pretty good, and I think that is because most people on our team are pretty avid snow skiers who are used to getting airtime and know how to handle their bodies in the air and land a jump. The overall vibe coming out of day one was great because everybody jumped. Some landed, some didn't. Nobody got hurt. Sean landed his first jump, which was huge. He was stoked, we were stoked. And then going back to the hotel, we were able to get into our hotel room, so everybody was just hyped and feeling good. And then I believe we went out to dinner and got some authentic Cajun food, and we're just all having a good time and in good spirits.
I'd like to change.
Yeah. And then we need to check in.
Oh, we need to check in. I forgot about that.